And a woman's body is constantly changing in respect to our hormones. So what can you do to balance that week to week? It turns out it could mean some simple lifestyle adjustments to make you feel better. We'll explain with an expert next. All right, one of the many things that makes a woman's body amazing is that it's constantly changing in respect to our hormones. Each day, our hormonal structure shifts. So what is considered balanced one week can look completely different the next. But when we adjust our lifestyle habits to match our body's needs, did you know it can really make us feel better? So it's a concept called cycle syncing. And Dr. Alicia Newsome is joining us right now to explain how it works and really to give us some helpful strategies. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
I think women, sometimes we just feel like we're all over the place, right? And we know a lot of it is connected to our hormones. And that's why you say we can control these things or control certain aspects with that cycling and making it better for us.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Us as women, even myself, I remember just being exhausted all the time and moody. And then that week leading up to my period, just feeling really depressed and not like myself. So cycle syncing is something that where we can start really creating our lives around how our hormones change. So estrogen goes up and then it comes down the first half of the cycle. And then progesterone, it goes up and then it comes down.
So I think women are listening to this going, yes, I know what you mean in terms of me being crazy, me being happy. It's never the same, right? And it changes constantly. So let's talk about those 4 different cycles and more importantly, what we can do during that time to make a difference and to make us feel better.
Yeah, so there's 4 different phases of the menstrual cycle. So it first begins when you bleed, okay? So that's gonna be red blood, okay? It's not gonna be brown, not pink, okay?
Okay.
So that normally lasts 3 to 7 days, and then you move into the follicular phase.
Okay.
And that's where your body's getting ready for ovulation. Then you move into ovulation, and then luteal phase is that second half of your cycle.
Okay, and then it repeats again. So let's go over each phase and how we can make a difference to make the most of it during that time, beginning with the menstrual phase.
So with the menstrual phase, this is really a time to honor your body. It's a time to relax. And not push yourself too hard. So good things to eat would be iron, foods that have iron, so grass-fed beef, beans, lentils, those types of things can be very helpful because you're losing blood at that time. And then when you move into your follicular phase, so you're going to experience energy going up, you're going to start feeling really good.
This is the time that we're our best, hopefully, right?
Well, almost there.
Okay.
So the follicular phase, you can start doing more of your like high intensity exercises, your cardio. You can start pushing yourself more because estrogen's going up, and that's going to be supportive. Also, the brain, those executive functions, you're going to be able to start thinking better, using both sides of your brain. So that's a good time for projects. And then when you're moving into ovulatory phase, that's when things start to peak, okay? So this is a good time for presentations, speaking engagements, and then you can really ramp up exercise at that time because testosterone peaking at this time, okay? So you can lift heavier, or if you like doing more sculpting activities with your body, that can be really important too.
Okay, and then the last phase, ovulatory, or no, the last phase is luteal.
Luteal phase, okay, so the luteal phase it stays the same every month. It's about 14 days for most women. In that first half, you still may be feeling the highs of that first or ovulatory phase. When you get to that second half, that's where you want to be more gentle with yourself, do more walking, more Pilates. You may feel yourself go more inward, and you may not feel as social. So that's okay. You know, honor those types of things and those changes that are going on with your body.
That's really interesting because I think most people say, you know, when I'm feeling down, that I'm going to push myself even more, but really listen to your body is what you're saying, and it's okay to have those moments of being down during that phase. Very, very interesting. All right, cycle syncing, getting a little bit of information on how it works with Dr. Alicia. Thank you for explaining that. We appreciate it.